Okay, hello. This reading is for Rebecca Albiani, and this is the Changing Seasons Tarot Spread exercise in the Facebook group. I'm trying to remember right now whether it was Tarot for Newbies or Intuitive Tarot, but either way, I am using my Tarot de la Nuit. Hopefully, I'm not sure whether you're familiar with that or not. This was my first tarot deck ever that I purchased. Pardon my fingers, by the way, I had a pen explode on me. I have pre-shuffled the cards just to try to save a little bit of time, and I'm looking forward to this, and I look forward to your honest feedback as well. All right, so part of this exercise, sorry for the glare. The lighting is really bad in here, and I added a couple of ring lights, but it's causing a lot of glare. Okay, hopefully that's better. So part of this exercise was to determine timing, and I looked at the article by Barbara Moore that can't remember if it was Tabitha or Selena posted as part of the exercise. There were about 5 or 6 different methods, and the ones that I decided to choose for this reading, and we'll see how it goes, is the second one, which was the active and passive cards. So we'll see how this goes. I've never used this method before, and I look forward to discussing it with you, and then maybe trying out different ones as well. Okay, so the first, like I said, I've pre-shuffled the cards just to try to save a little bit of time. The first card is, what aspects of your life are changing? Second card is, what can you prepare for during this shift? Third card is, what in your life can you harvest? Card 4 is, what in your life can you let go of? And card 5 is, what can you expect to settle? Okay, now I'm going to try to move these just to try to get them in a little bit more in frame. Okay, so the first question again was, what aspects of your life are changing? And we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, so what aspects of your life are changing? He here is the master of his domain. So I feel like, and there's a lot of very active, creative, passion, fire energy here. We've got the salamander, we've got the not one but 2 lions. We've got, lifeblood and the roses as well. What this is saying to me is that perhaps either there's new passion that's coming into your life that you're really stoked about, whether that's a creative endeavor or something else that you're super passionate about, or you've hit that mastery level. So you've gone from being a sort of just toddling around with something or just being good at something to really being the master of whatever that creative outlet is. So we'll see how that. So we'll see how this goes for the rest of the reading. Maybe I'll pull another card, but we'll see what the other cards say. So in terms of what aspects of your life are changing, for me, it's really about your creativity and your passion for the things that you put your energy into. Maybe there's a new motivation. I'm not sure whether, for some reason I'm thinking, motivation, things like not quite depression, but feeling down about something, and then all of a sudden, getting through that block or breaking through that whatever the blockage is. I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay, so the second question was, what can you prepare for during this shift? That is this card here. Okay, the Moon. So what can you prepare for during this shift? again, so going back to my thoughts here in terms of that creativity and breaking through those blockages, in maybe in motivation or in whatever was holding you back. And the way that you do that, and the way that you get better at that, is to really trust your intuition. Look internally, trust your intuition. You know what's right, what you need to do. Hopefully that's actually in focus. Okay, I won't play with it too much. They are dark cards as it is, so I apologize with the light as well. So what can you prepare for? You can prepare yourself, prepare yourself to have an open mind, to really trust, to trust that where your thoughts are going in terms of your intuition is the right thing. Okay, so the third card position is, what in your life can you harvest? And that's this one here. All right, lots of kings today. So the King of Cups, hubba hubba. So what in your life can you harvest? You can harvest your emotion. Take advantage of the passion that you've got right now, because those are the things that are going to really help you to break through and to trust your intuition. You have that fire inside you about something, and you're when we're excited about something, our emotions are really at an all-time high, and he's the master of it, right? So again, this spread is reading to me all about being the master of whatever it is that you're super creative about right now, and really trusting your intuition to get you past that, to that next level. Card 4 is, what in your life can you let go of? Okay, so the Ace of Cups. What can you let go of? Interesting. Okay. So to me, this is telling me that you are thinking that there's, maybe you're thinking that there's a glass ceiling to something. Whenever I look at this card, I don't always see this, but one of the things that really strikes me about this card is that it looks like she's sort of breaking through a mirror. And so that's where the breaking through that glass ceiling sort of came to me from. Like, she's super passionate, and her passion is going to is really what's going to help her to break through again to that next level. And question 5. So I guess to answer that question, what in your life can you let go of? It is that idea that there is a glass ceiling for you. Believe in yourself. Have that passion. Have that emotion. Have that creativity, and don't think that there's a limit to it. Okay, and then the 5th position is, what can you expect to settle? I'm not quite sure about what this question means, but let's see here. Okay, so the 8 of Cups, what can you expect to settle? The moon is really calling for me here, as well as the fire here. Again, she's got red hair, so for that passion, and she's got quite a coy look in her face. So I really think that you're going to meet whatever challenges. Like, she's gotta, bring it on kind of look. She's confident, and has the feeling that she can do whatever it is, just with her, whatever it is that she set her mind to, beat whatever obstacles there are, and following her intuition, she can, and that the skills that she's gained, she's not afraid of the dark path that's in front of her. It may be a little bit murky, but she's got it. So what can you expect to settle? For me, I think you can really expect to settle that internal, maybe there's an internal argument, or an internal conflict in you, in terms of, can I really do what it is that I've set my mind to? Do I have it in me? And this answer, I think, says yes, you do. So again, just to quickly summarize, sorry, these aren't totally in frame. I think I need to get a bigger tripod or a taller tripod. Okay, so just quickly again, in terms of what aspects of your life are changing, I truly do believe that the King of Wands is saying that, whatever, there's been something that you've been, that either you've been passionate about or you've just gained a passion for, something you really enjoyed doing perhaps, and maybe you were just sort of not pottering around, that's the wrong word, but and not even playing around with, but you've been enjoying doing it, enjoying learning, enjoying whatever it is, that creative outlet. But this is taking you from that rec league to the professional leagues, if that makes sense to you. And then, what can you prepare for during this shift? I think what you can prepare for is a strengthening of your intuition, a strengthening of the belief in yourself through this. Sort of says, hang on to your hat, because things are going to be good. And what in your life can you harvest? And that is the King of Cups. And I think you can harvest, the emotional support, from perhaps the emotional support from the people around you. But my first thought here was really around your own emotions and your own strength of will. I think those two things will get you far. What in your life can you let go of? And what you can let go of is that doubt in your mind, the thinking that there's a glass ceiling for you. Only you can stop yourself from rising above a certain level. And that's something. There really are no limits. Maybe there's a little bit of imposter syndrome. Let that go. And what can you expect to settle? I think what you can expect to settle is the feelings, the conflicting feelings inside yourself as to whether you're truly ready for whatever it is, that next level, whatever that next level is, and truly believe in yourself and your abilities. So hopefully that made some sense. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. This is a general reading, so I don't know anything about your life, so hopefully this resonated on some level, and I look forward to hearing that. Now, in terms of the timing question and how that works, I'm just going to look at my notes here for the active versus passive cards. So the article said to basically count the number of active and passive cards. The wands and the swords are considered active, and then the cups and the coins are considered passive. So we have 1, 2, 3 out of the 5 are cups, and so those are passive cards. So in terms of this article, it said, so 3 active cards. That was for a 3-card reading. The resolution is occurring now or in a matter of days. And then if there were 2 active cards in that 3-card reading, it was a period of weeks. And if there was 1 active card in that 3-card reading, that's months. So I'm going to say, because we have 5 cards here, that this resolution, this change for you is going to be in the weeks to months time frame, probably closer to the months. That's how I'm sort of reading it anyway. Anyway, let me know how you think. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I find the general readings a bit tougher just because I don't have any sort of frame of reference for a specific area of life or a specific question. So I'm really looking forward to hearing from you about this. And until we talk again, I look forward to hearing your feedback. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you, and I really hope it resonates. Thank you so much. Bye.